2021, you get your chance to come here. And very famous press conference.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about biting kneecaps and all of that. And, I remember watching that, knowing you. And, it's easy for me to say now, but I said, I wouldn't bet against this guy. He's been doing this a long time. Yeah.
I believe that from you.
Yeah, no doubt. And, this organization was not in a good place for a long time, and you captured the attention of people. What was the vision for the team in 2021 when you guys first started?
So Brad and myself, Brad Holmes, our general manager, unbelievable, man. That's my guy. I mean, we're in lockstep. I'm fortunate to be with a guy that we both believe in the same things, have the same vision for where we wanted this to go. But, you're excited. You find out, pretty quickly that Matt Stafford we're going to need to trade him away. So then you're like, okay, all right, well, what are we going to do here? What do we do? And really that kind of move set up what we really are now, because it gave us the draft capital. It gave us a young quarterback in Jared Goff.
And it's hard to do because Stafford's the best player on this team. By a long shot.
That's
at
correct.
The most important position.
That's correct. And so that's not easy, but you also know, you know what, maybe this is the clean slate that we need to do. This is what we have to do. And it was always, to be honest with you, I told Sheila Ford, who's, she's the Ford families has been unbelievable in this, but really Sheila's my point person. And so, Brad and I both told her we're going to have to tear this down to the studs and build it back up. But we have a vision for how we want to do it, and there could be some growing pains here. This could be a little rough early. Now that doesn't mean we're not going to do everything we can to win games, but we're going to do it a certain way. We want to get young. We want to get hungry. We want to these puppies we bring in, man. We want to train them as to the way we want to do things. And then when they become full grown, they'll take it over. And that's what we did, man. We acquired St. Brown and Sewell and Hutch and Aleem McNeil and, I mean, Jack Campbell. We can go down the line of great players that we were able to acquire. They're great players, but they believe in what we believe in. And they're the ones who set the standard for the team now. But that's what it was about. Like, guys, this city's been through a lot. This area, this community, it's blue collar. They believe in hard work. The auto industry is really what this place has been, man. And so we want to give them something they can be proud of. And I can't guarantee wins, but I can guarantee you, like, this group of guys is going to, man, you're going to love watching these guys because they're going to lay it on the line. They're going to play a physical style football. They're going to finish every play, and we are going to give everybody hell until we find a way to win. And we did that, man. We did it the best we could. We didn't get a lot of wins, but we got better every week. We really did. And that was really, it wasn't the most talented group. It was one of the most special groups I've been around, though, because those guys were fighters.
A lot of people view leadership as you lead down. You're in some sort of a leadership role. You're the CEO, you're the head coach, and you lead down to the charges. But everybody's got a boss, right? And be able to articulate that vision up to Sheila and the Ford family and the ownership was a huge part of it, probably allowing them to give you guys a little bit of time to fight through it. Because, you and I have talked about this before. Your first 24 games, 19-1, right?
We're fortunate to have the ownership that really believed what we said and trusted what we said. And we needed patience, and they gave us patience. And, man, they stood by Brad and myself when it was 19-1. And as a matter of fact, our owner had a press conference saying, no, I believe in what they're doing. We're going to be fine. I know it stings now. It doesn't look good, but this thing will turn around. It's going to turn. And because that's what we always believed and what I always believed. And I knew even through that stretch, and even 22, you mentioned that we go 1-6. We were this close. We were so close. And I'd come back into the day after the game, I tell those guys, we are literally this close. We are one play away. We make this play. We reduce this critical. We take this critical error out of this moment. We win this game.
Yeah.
And we just kept getting a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Because the other thing is, everybody else is looking at you. Everybody's looking at you, and they're just waiting to see if you've lost confidence in yourself
Sure.
and what you believe. And when you do that, you're done.
Yeah.
And because now they've lost confidence. They don't
Absolutely.
believe you know what's going on. Now they have no direction.
Yeah.
And so to your point, man, repetition, man, and perfection. You know, we're in the business of perfecting, right? We perfect plays, we perfect preparation, knowing that you never will, but you're always going to try
Sure.
to every day, every rep.
I always love the image of being a head coach, being a leader was like the lighthouse, right? You know, I'm right here. I'm grounded. I'm strong,
Yep.
right? I got the light. The storms are coming, right? When you look at me, okay, I'm ground zero. I'm
There
not
you go.
wavering. I'm not
Yeah.
changing, right? And that was really your job, right? When all that stuff's happening, all those storms and all those clouds are out there, you know, you didn't change. I learned it from you.
That's that was outstanding. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because the storms are coming.
Yeah.
They are coming, and they'll come every year, and you don't know when. You don't know if it's early. You don't know if it's middle of the season. You don't know if it's late. You don't exactly know what it's going to be, but it's coming.
Yeah.
And to that point, man, they need to know where that light's at.
Yeah.
You know, I just need to know where it's at. I may not be able to see it clearly, but I can see there's light over there.
Yeah.
And give them direction. That absolutely, that's the job.